What do you get when the team behind several cheetah restaurants in town decide to open an Italian ristorante?
You get Testa Rossa. And today we're sitting down with the woman at the center of it all, Jolana Manino. She's the GM, the community glue, and the heart of this awesome neighborhood.
Welcome to Coffee with Steve Margaux. I'm Margot Drake.
I'm Steve Drake. Welcome, Jolana.
Good morning.
Hi, Steve. Hi, Margot.
Thank you for coming today. Tell everyone a little bit more about yourself, what you do, and your favorite thing about West Michigan.
So I lived in Easttown for a very long time, and I love Easttown and the restaurant industry and how it all comes together. And I've been in the industry for a very long time. I'm the GM of Testa Rossa, and I've worked for Corey DeMint for many years. We opened the Old Goat, and then I worked at Cheetah for a really long time. I started in the industry in college to get through college and fell in love with it. And so I've been with this company for almost 11, 12 years. And when he wanted to open up an Italian restaurant, this is,
That made perfect sense, right?
Yes, absolutely. And so,
and just so people know, the Electric Cheetah, the Old Goat, Uncle Cheetah's Soup Shop, and Testa Rossa.
Testa Rossa, yes. Yeah,
Testa Rossa Ristorante.
Yes, we added this to the family of restaurants, and it's been a huge success. And I love just being able to bring my culture. My family's from Terracini, Sicily. And so this just made the love of the restaurant industry and my culture come together. And it's been, I love it. I love that
the restaurant's relatively new.
Yeah, we've been open for a year and a half, almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in September. And we, it's been.
So, and what is your favorite thing about West Michigan?
West Michigan is home to me. And so that's my favorite thing. And then I love the growth of Midwestern Michigan. I really love how it's grown and how the culture, the arts and how it all comes together.
I mean, when thinking of Easttown, which if someone's watching this and maybe newer to the area between East Grand Rapids and downtown Grand Rapids, when we moved here right out of college, there was not even a coffee shop. And we were thinking of opening a coffee shop. So much has happened in the last.
How would you describe Easttown to someone who doesn't know anything about it?
Easttown to me is, it's a neighborhood, and it's also like a small town. I chose to raise my children there. It's the most diverse neighborhood in the city of Grand Rapids and the surrounding areas. I wouldn't raise them anywhere else. It was just beautiful there. And also the growth is really, nice. It's
and you were really, your location on Wealthy Street is like the coolest area. I mean, there are a couple of cool areas of Easttown.
So then the Wealthy Street district started to form when Guy Bazzani, wanted to make Main Street from East Grand Rapids to downtown.
Right.
And we got, the wind, this business has started to come, and I think it's really happened. From East Grand Rapids to downtown, Wealthy Street is Main Street, and it's lovely. It's really added to the city and its culture, I think.
Yes.
Easttown suits so many people because it's totally different than any other area in West Michigan. It's like West Michigan's a little bit of Haight-Ashbury, a little bit of Ann Arbor vibe. It's kind of funky, a lot of professionals. It's just like this cross, literally it's a cross section of the city, but it's got such a cool vibe. And even though there's been a lot of growth and change, it still maintains that kind of funky vibe. And I think that's so important for them to hold on to that.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Easttown is a vibe. That is for sure.
Easttown is a vibe for sure. Yes.
So let's talk about, like, I am so excited to come see you because when I read that this was a cheetah restaurant or owned by that team, I was like, why haven't we been there yet? So
I
you will
know.
see
I want you to
Steve
come so
Margaux
bad.
very soon. Yes.
That's right. Yes.
And so tell people a little bit more about what to expect.
Well, if you're familiar with the other restaurants, has beautiful character, and all of the food is made from scratch. And we just get to really, bring homemade food. This is authentic Italian food, and we have live music. So it's where celebrating life comes together. We have really good food and the music. We do things. I'm going to do like a day camp with children, and there's 3 different rooms here, so you can have a different vibe in every room. We have the room with the music or a quieter room, and then we have the Wolves Den in the back that is like a speakeasy with full service, and it's nice.
And that's open later, correct?
That is open, yes, on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays. That's open till midnight when the restaurant closes at 10. And it's still full service. We we have a late night menu. You can still get food.
Yeah.
Even
You've
when the
got
restaurant closes at
great
10.
off-street parking, which not a lot of businesses have.
Right,
And
we
that's
have the back parking lot.
Yep.
Yes.
And if your restaurant is like the other cheetah restaurants, I would assume that it is very friendly to gluten-free people, or gluten intolerant people, vegans, vegetarians, etc.
Yes, we have vegan options, gluten-free options. It's very important for us, the dietary restrictions, and we take that very seriously.
And our meat eaters are going to be so happy there too.
Absolutely. Yes.
Right?
That's where carnivores and vegans coexist.
That's right. We love going to those restaurants because we can both eat there.
Yes.
So good. And you've got an exciting event coming up in July that we haven't seen in a while. Do you want to talk a little bit about that you're going to be part of?
Right. In July, on the 25th and 26th, Russo's and Mark Secchia are bringing back the Italian Festival. And yes, I know, so exciting. From 9 to 11 on Friday and Saturday at the Tanger Outlet Mall in that parking lot by Russo's.
Okay. That'll be awesome. Hopefully it's a new start, that it'll grow. Used to be downtown on Calder Plaza, and it was huge when Ambassador Secchia was involved, and he sadly passed away some years ago. But Mark's back involved, so hopefully it can grow into what it was before.
And for people that don't know, Mark is his son.
Mark Secchia is his son, right?
One of his children.
Very active in the culinary and Italian community.
And so it's been on pause for a little while, and they're bringing it back. That is
first year we're bringing it back. One of the reasons we're going to have it in that area is because of the Italian clubs in Kalamazoo and Lansing also want to be a part, and we want to include them. And so it's a nice spot to go to include all of the Italian clubs in Western Michigan.
That's good.
It's a good spot to go to.
It'll be a big draw too. It's an easy location.
This is a great time for people that want to follow along. If we could get your contact slide up on the screen, because I'm sure you'll be sharing information about this on your social media. If you are watching right now, you can scan that QR code to go directly to testarossagr.com. And again, located in the heart of Easttown at 1017 Wealthy Street. And you can follow along on social media. You can call at 616-278-3174. And follow along. Make sure you hit that Italian festival. I love the fact that you're not just doing pizza. You are pizza and so much more.
So much more.
Yeah, so much more.
Full restaurant. Jolana, I'm so sorry that this is so short, because you and I could spend about 40 minutes Full transparency, Jolana and I went to high school together, and our lives have like crisscrossed for years. Our kids grew up together. Jolana was Ellie's boss at one time.
That's right.
And you got her into
she
Grateful
needs a
Dead.
job.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a tattoo on her body somewhere with the Grateful Dead. But such a lovely, lovely friend. And we'll have you on again. How about that? And we'll talk about how great the 80s were, or not so great. Anyway, it'll be a lot funnier.
So if you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon so you never miss an episode.
If you're watching on Instagram, LinkedIn, or Facebook, hit follow us to keep up with all things West Michigan.
And thank you so much for watching today, Coffee with Steve and Margaux and Jolana. We talk about the people, places, and things that make West Michigan an extraordinary place to call home. So until next time, plant good seeds, everyone.